bit of dental floss. They're quite stiff. Thumbs up. Protection as well. Gluey, sticky stuff. Welcome everyone to 2021. That sounds really futuristic. So this is my very first video of 2021, and something I wanted to do with the car. Nothing major, because if you did see my update video on like summarising last year and what's going into this year, at the very beginning, not got loads going on, but what I wanted to do, just flip the camera. One of the things I wanted to do with this car is do a bit of debadging. I want to get rid of the Fiesta off there, just give it a cleaner look, and also if you saw again one of my upgrade videos, this is the original red ST badging, and I want to change that to black just because I don't want the any sort of other colour accents on the car. I could have gone for gold, but I've gone for black, a little bit, you know, more subtle. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm just going to show you the process of what I'm going to do this, to get rid of that, polish it, clean it up, remove that and replace it with the new ones. So let's get the camera set up and show you and talk through what I do. Okay, so first things first is how to remove these. There's a few ways people can do it, but if I can just get it to stretch. Basically going to be using a hairdryer. I'm going to put it on the hottest setting and just kind of blast over it for quite a long time and hopefully soften up the kind of glue behind. And then, no joke, basically is a bit of dental floss. So you get this, keep it tight, and the idea is you kind of saw and work your way through this sort of soft glue stuff behind to try and remove them. So I'm sure loads of people have seen this done before, but at the end of the day, I'm showing progress of my channel, what I'm doing in the car, so let's get to it. I'll just stop part way through, because if you notice I've been concentrating on there, and I don't know if you can sort of see, but the letters are moving. If I look at one of these, they're quite stiff, whereas these have got a bit more give. Okay, let's give this a go. Okay, so basically the letter just popped off, but I think I can pretty much just take that one off. And do you know what? This hasn't actually worked at all, because the letters are just coming off and I'm just left with all the residue anyway. So that technique that you see in here hasn't worked. And that's just snapped as well. Basically, you may as well just warm up the glue and just tear the letters off. Okay, so that was a bit of a fail. So now I'm left with nice gluey sticky stuff, which, you know what, if I just get my nail, majority of that is just kind of come off. So I might just heat it up and do the rest, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do after. Okay, so didn't work out originally as planned, but by using the hairdryer, I was able to just sort of twist and pull these off. But then the glue wasn't actually too difficult to just get off if you've got a bit of a nail. Then you can. The rest of it, like these edges, feel like real proper glue. So what I'm going to do, might use a bit of my Autosmart TARDIS glue and tar remover. Put a bit of that on, let it soak. Give it a little bit of a scrub, and then I'll probably look at machine polishing, just because, I don't know if you can sort of see, there's a few little scratches from when I've obviously been doing it with my nail and whatnot, so there's a few little scratches, so it'll just make it nice, clean and polished. I'll probably give the whole bonnet a quick once over. So, use the Auto TARDIS, and that's basically removed it all. I'm just going to give this a quick polish with a machine polisher, and use a little bit of this Auto Glim Super Resin polish just to give it a nice finish, and then when I've done both sides I'll just give it a quick little bit of protection as well. So that's done. So the debadging of the Fiesta has gone, and as you can see, like even just doing a nice little polish at the end, it's all looking pretty good. But one thing I've actually just noticed, I don't know how this has happened, I thought that was polish or dirt, but it's actually, that's like primer. I'm gonna have to get the little touch-up stick and just see if I can just get a little bit of paint in there, which is really annoying because I thought as a whole the boot was in really good condition and there was nothing wrong with it, but for some weird reason there's a little bit of paint missing on the inside of there. But I've got a touch-up stick, so I'll just have to get a little bit in there. But next thing now is do the same what we did with this over with the ST badge. Right, so we're left with the residue, just like with the other side, and now I'm going to do that auto TARDIS tartan glue remover that I got off eBay. Okay, all the glue's gone, and now it's back to the polishing. Surface is nice and polished, so let's get on with doing the ST badge now. The weird thing is, I don't know why, but the original ST badge was kind of, if you imagine splitting this up into thirds, it was like along this third. I think just because of my OCD, I'm going to put it central to between this panel here, this piece, and here, sort of more slap bang in the middle, just because I think that might look a bit smarter. So this is how it arrived, the ST badge. This is from AliExpress. I'm actually going to do a little comparison side by side, and actually this one, I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually slightly less chrome showing than the original ones. The red on the inside of here doesn't quite fill the kind of inlay, whereas on this one it fully fills it, so it looks so much smarter. And that's the original Ford one. So an aftermarket one is actually better quality and finish than the factory one. So there we have it, we're done. I think that looks so much cooler. And let me just show you the original one again. So that was the original one, and that's the new one. And I've done it in the centre, just done it by eye, but I think I've done it pretty slap bang in the centre. So if I stand back now, that's the new look of the car. So obviously it's debadged on that side, got rid of the Fiesta, and on this side now we've got the black, not the original red ST badges, so it's just a little bit more subtle, just kind of going for that stealth look. And obviously it's cleaner now looking, the back without the text there. Now it's been all nicely polished, bumper's looking pretty cool, really nice and shiny, and I've just done a little bit of touch up there just so the primer is no longer on show and it's got the paint on it. Right, so that concludes my very first video of 2021. Pretty happy with the look of that now. So much more to do on this car this year, but I'm glad that I've actually just been able to do just those little things that are slowly making it my own car. And yeah, if you like this sort of little mod, debadge, get rid of the old red ST badges, replacing with the black, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, comment, etc. Oh, and hope you had a good Christmas and a New Year as well, and Happy New Year. And that concludes the video. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.